Why was he in his vest and boxers in my living room like he was living there? So guys, it's 2023. My divorce has been finalized since 2017 and I'm living in my own apartment working digital in the sales department. Because I work in the sales department, that means I'm all over the country at any given day of the week. This particular day, my son calls me while I'm in Gasparillo to tell me the pipe in the bathroom burst and the entire house flooded and everything is wet. Of course I'm stressed because I am on the other side of the country, my house is flooded, my son don't know what to do and I can't get to him anytime soon to even help him. So I tell him, turn off the main water valve, try to get all the water out as possible and open all the doors and windows so everything could air out. I get my supervisor to send me home early but she refused, so I have to work my entire workday till 7 p.m. in Gasparillo, might I add, before I could go home to help my son. Because he already told me that the pipe burst, I had a friend that does plumbing that I decided to call and ask for help because I know I'm not going to get home till 9 o'clock and my landlord was not coming that hour to fix no pipe to help me. So I get through my entire workday, get from Gasparillo to San Juan, call my friend, meet him up in Equazi and then head to my apartment to try to see if we could fix this pipe. While I'm walking down the driveway to get to my apartment, I see my front door open and a strange backpack on my kitchen counter that I've never seen before. I stopped for a couple seconds and I'm like, but whose bag is that? So then I remember my son needed a new backpack and his dad probably got him a new one. So I didn't take it on. I continue walking down the driveway in my gallery and through my front door. And who I could see sitting down in my living room in the vest and boxers watching TV as if they're living there? My ex-husband. Of course you know your girl pissed because what you doing in my place? You don't live here and we not together. So I looked at him and I was like, brother man, what you doing here? You don't live here and we not together. He looks at me and he says, our son called me because the place was flooded and he didn't know what to do. So I came and helped and I decided because it's late, I sleeping over. Sleeping over? Who gave you that permission? I looked at him like something was wrong in his head because clearly he not comprehending the situation. So I turn and tell him, here's what. I go in for a tank of gas and when I come back, you know what needs to happen. So I don't fuss, I don't argue, I just stick up the tank of gas, hand it to my friend, ask him to go with me to the gas station and I left. On my way to the gas station, my phone ringing. I look at it and it's him. So of course I do not answer. Eventually, when he gets tired of calling me, I hear messages coming in my phone, message after message after message. And then eventually it stops. My friend and I get to the gas station, get back to my apartment, and when we get there, Mr. Man gone. When I check my phone, this man sends me a 10-minute voice note quarreling with himself about I showing off for man and he helping me pay my rent so he could do whatever he wants. I need you guys to understand, this man wasn't actually helping me pay rent. When I broke up with my previous boyfriend, he decided to play Captain Save-'em and give me money every month for my children, which he wasn't doing years before. So the next day rolls around, he comes to my apartment, stands in my gallery and let me know, as long as he helping me pay my rent, ain't no man coming over, ain't no man sleeping over, and no man can come and eat. As if this man buying groceries in my place, name on lease or anything. He mad. So I looked at him and I let him know, if you think your money paying my rent, then here's what, brother man. Keep it. I don't want it. Because you're not my roommate, you're not my man, and you ain't gonna hold no money over my head. Well, of course he was pissed and highly defeated. However, he remembered the bus head I gave him, so the last thing he was going to do is try to fight me in my house. Brother man put his tail between his leg, leave, and then the next day send me a voice note telling me, since I have man to mind me, he will no longer be sending money for me to pay my rent. Again, you're not paying my rent. So for like an entire year after that, this man would send me probably next to nothing every single time he would send his son with money for me and try to act like he was taking care of me and my family. Eventually, when he realized I'm not living off your money and I don't want it or need it, he decided he's going to use my kids against me to try to get me to come back into his fold. I swear to you all, the level of audacity and delusion this man has been living with all his life and still living with now is crazy. Thank goodness I moved to the other side of the country where he can't find me and I don't have to deal with him anymore.